Welcome back, student, in the class Easy Learning of Primavera P6. So in this session we'll learn about a relationship in a project management. So before start working on any project management application, we must understand the relationship between activities. The activity, predecessor activity and the successor activity, there will be some kind of a relationship. So we must understand the relationship so that network diagram can be drawn. So to understand the relationship, we have a four relationship in a project management. Commonly we are using a relationship which is a finish to start relationship. So first word finish is for the predecessor and second word is for the successor. So finish to start relationship is the predecessor will finish and successor will start. So finish date of the predecessor task determine the start date of a successor task, and this is the default task relationship. So second relationship is a start to start relationship. So again the first word is donating the predecessor and second is for successor. The start date of a predecessor task determine the start date of a successor task. So you can see the example, ordering the spares and issuing service orders can be start simultaneously. So it will be the start to start relationship. The next relationship will be finish to finish. The finish date of a predecessor task determine the finish date of a successor task. The task that required equipment must end when the rental periods end. So we must understand the sequencing of the activity. We must understand the relationship of activity before we start mapping a project in any application. Last is start to finish. Is the start date of predecessor task determine the finish date of successor task. Budget for approval based on a completion of estimated of the task. So student, this all the four relationship we are using in a project management, standard project management. The options are available in the every project management tools, but you should know which relationship to be used based on your project plan. So when you do the planning, you define this relationship. So this is about the relationship in a project management. So now, why project management is required? So with a good project management system, you should be able to answer such a questions, right? You can see the questions. So if you go with a standard project management practice, you will be able to answer what is the final deadline, who will complete this task, so who is the responsible for the particular task, how much will the cost for the entire project, how much will the cost for the individual WBS. So these all the questions you can answer if you go for the standard project management. If some tasks are not completed or not scheduled, so what can be the strategy? So if you plan in a well manner, so you always like to quote what will happen. So that's called a risk assessment, and again you will work for the risk management as well. So student, this is all about the project management relationship and the project management best practice. So we'll stop here and we'll start in the next section about the project management tools.